Students, this is our last exercise 4.6 of the chapter number 4, Basic Geometrical Ideas. Question 1. From the figure, identify. You have to identify the given points. First one. Here one figure is given in your textbook. The center of the circle. Can you identify which is the center of this circle? O. So, O is the center of the circle. Now, 3 radii. Which are the 3 radii in this circle, in this figure? Students, as I had explained you that a segment joining from center on the circle is called a radii. Here, your OA is one radii, OB is other radii, and third one is OC. So, 3 radii are OA, segment OB and segment OC. These are the 3 radii in the given figure. Now, a diameter. Diameter is the longest chord passing through the center. Here, can you imagine which is the diameter in this figure? Yes, exactly. AC. A is the longest chord which passes through the center. So, your diameter is AC. Segment AC is your diameter. Now, a chord. Now, what do you mean by chord? A segment joining any 2 points on a circle is called chord of a circle. Here, your chord is, here is ED is a segment and this is a circle. It joined on a circle on point ED. So, your chord is ED. This is called a chord of a circle. Now, 2 points in the interior. Students, can you see which are the points lying inside the circle? Inside the circle is O, point O and point P. So, which are the 2 points in the interior? O, point O and point P. A point in the exterior. Now, the which point lies in the exterior of the circle? Can you see in the figure? Here. Point Q. Point Q lies outside the circle. So, it is called exterior point. So, point Q is the exterior of the figure. Now, a sector. Students, as I had explained you that a sector is a region in the interior of the circle which is enclosed by an arc and 2 radii of a circle. Here your 2 radii are OA and OB. These are the 2 radii and arc AB. So, this region is your sector. This shaded part is the sector. So, you can write that a sector AOB. AOB is the sector of a given figure. Now, a segment. Now, students, as I had explained you that a segment is the interior of a circle which is enclosed by an arc. This is interior of the circle which is enclosed by an arc. It is a region in the interior of a circle which is enclosed by an arc and a chord is called a segment of a circle. Here, your segment shaded part is this ED. So, you can write that a sector is ED. Shaded region. ED is shaded region. Now, students, let's move to our next question number 2. Here, Two questions are given in a question number 2. Is every diameter of a circle also a chord? Means all the diameter are chord? Yes, because if I draw here one more diameter, it is also called an chord. If I draw here one more diameter, it is also a chord. It means yes, every diameter of a circle is chord, and diameter is also called the longest chord of a circle. Our next question is every chord of a circle also a diameter? Is this a diameter? Suppose this is a chord ED. Suppose a chord, if I draw any chord XY on a circle, is this a diameter of a circle? No. No, every chord of a circle is not a diameter of a circle. Students, now question number 3, draw any circle. Now here some points are given that you have to show on your circle. Here one rough circle I had drawn, one rough sketch of a circle. First of all, you have to mark center, its center O. This is your center O of a circle. Second, a radius OA, OB. Now here you have to draw radius. Here is your radius OA. Here is your O, B, and here is your C. So OA, OB and OC are your 3 radius in the circle. Now a diameter. Here your diameter is AB. Diameter is AB, the longest chord passing through the center, that is your diameter. Our next question is a sector. Sector is a 2 radii on a circle joining an arc is called a sector. This is your sector AOC. Next question is a segment. Now here a chord joining a circle. Let's give the name EF and let's shade this part. So this interior region formed with the segment is called our EF. This is called your segment EF, shaded region. It is shaded region. Now interior point. Interior points. Let's put one point inside the circle and give the name Q. So point Q is the interior of the circle. Now exterior point. Let's give the name. Let's mark a point outside the circle and give the name R. This R is outside the circle, so it is called exterior point of a circle. Now an arc. You can see here arc EF. This is your arc EF. Here you have to draw like this symbol for the arc. This is called an arc. Now student, our last question, that is say true or false. That is question number 4. Question number 4, our first statement for the true or false, that two diameters of a circle will necessarily intersect. Two diameters of a circle will necessarily intersect. Is it true or false? Yes, it is true. See, here 2 diameter of a circle. Suppose this is a 1 diameter and this is a second diameter. It intersect at a common point, means it is true. The center of a circle is always in its interior. Is it true? You can imagine that center is always in the circle, is in the middle, inside the circle. So this statement is also true. So students, we have completed this whole chapter. Now, in your textbook, it is given what we have discussed. Now, this whole part, all the 14 points of what we have discussed, you have to write down in your notebook. And in this, you have also to learn this. All the definitions are given of a chapter. So that you have to learn and write in your notebook. And the solution of these chapters is also given in the next PDF. Thank you.